Hey guys, this is Rosie and welcome to my channel, The Stylish Sicilian. So recently my family and I went on an 8-hour road trip to Tennessee. It was my husband, myself, and my 2 toddlers. So naturally, I was a bit concerned on how I was going to entertain said toddlers for all these hours on the way there and back. So I scoured Amazon and I found a few things that actually work. And I was gonna film this before and then got too busy. But I find that it's actually more helpful anyways for me to film after because I can actually tell you what worked, what didn't, what I didn't use, and what I wish I got maybe. So you're gonna see some of the stuff is definitely used, but you know that it's tried and true. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go over everything we used and didn't, and I'll have everything linked below if you do wish to purchase them. These are all gonna be available in my Amazon storefront. So again, these are all gonna be available in the description box below. But I also will create a road trip essentials in my Amazon storefront, so you can just go there and find anything that I've been using. But yes, this is gonna be toddler centric. So if you're a mom, stay on. If you're not, or if you're a dad, stay on. But if you're not, you probably won't like this video. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about all those. I'm gonna start with my favorite thing, the thing that I for sure will use again and again, and I highly recommend, and it's within budget, moms. All of these items I think are under $50, so budget friendly. So this one was $35.99, but I actually got each of them for $25. So what it is a car seat desk. Yes, you heard it. A little tray, maybe you want to call it. So how it works is it clips over. You can either put it around your child, which I didn't do. I put it around their car seat. It's a little more comfortable for them, but if you do, it does have like a little pad. But yeah, it goes right around, and it actually was so nice and simple. And as you can tell, it's dirty. I'm sure there's like food in it. But what was nice is it came with a few activity sheets, and also it's, plastic here. So what it did come with was like these eraser markers. So if your kids want to play this game, they could literally like write all over it, and then if they want to try it again, all they have to do is erase it. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, this was the best thing I bought because we used it so much, and it has pockets everywhere too. So we have extra crayons because we brought some new coloring books, whatever you want, pen. And since it does cover their cup holder, it has an extra cup holder there that actually fit better than the one that we have. But it's so nice, honestly. And you know what the best part was? When we were on the go and we were having food, and maybe we stopped at a McDonald's a time or two because road trip life. This was the best little table for them, and it made my life just less stressful and so much easier. I can't recommend this enough. This is worth it. Honestly, I would have bought it even if it was like $50. But it's nice because all you gotta do is it just has a Velcro, and it just holds up that little wall there. And then you can undo it and fold it up and save it, store it. But my kids really loved it. Like honestly, we got 2, and you could tell these got used. And then we got them like little extra things from the Target dollar spot, just like any kind of new activity book or new coloring books, anything new that was like inexpensive, we threw it in here. Obviously my kids didn't realize they were supposed to color it underneath, but trust me when I say, if there's one thing you're gonna get from today's haul, road trip essentials, that is the one. Don't even hesitate. I'm gonna link it in my description box below. Buy this. If you're going on a road trip, you will not regret it. It's such a lifesaver. We used it the whole time. Trust me. Keep get. Forgot to mention too, right here you can actually add in your tablet. It doesn't fit with the case on it, but you can still you would have to take it out. But honestly, we just opened it up and easy peasy, lemon squeezy, Not bad. Honestly, the best thing too was these no mess Melissa and Doug on the go water wow. All you do is fill this thing with water and it just self colors. Not that one, obviously. My daughter is an artiste, but you just color it and then eventually it disappears. So it's a new picture all over again. So you can't even tell she used it except that first one. But these are great. So I got my daughter this one. These were $8, about. It kind of changes depending on which kind, and I could not find my son's, but he had construction because that was his favorite. So they were so excited because they had all these new things to look forward to. Actually, if you stick around to the end of this video, I'll show you a clip of them seeing all their, road trip essentials ready to go, and they were so excited. So stick around. But I will link this below too. So I'm really upset because I actually bought these and forgot them at home. What I was gonna do is introduce these on the way back home because I figured something new on the way back. Yeah, so these are really nice. They're little LCD writing tablets, and I got both of them together in the set for $17. So how these work, I've seen these on Amazon all the time, and I'm like, I guess I should buy those one of these days. But all you gotta do is you can, write on it, and then all you do is erase and start anew. So it's really cute. My kids were so excited when we got back, so I really wish I had them. We seemed to be okay, but on the way home, the trip lost its allure and everybody was a little cranky, but we still did pretty fine. But I think that if I did have these in the car with me on the way back as a new toy, it would have been really helpful. But these are really cheap and inexpensive, and they're really good stocking stuffers too if you want something for like Christmas. But I'll link these below. These are definitely a keep. Easy, cheap, fun. Okay, this battery pack is like the best battery pack I've ever had in my life. It's from the brand Anchor. You can also find this on Amazon, and actually shout out to my sister-in-law Michelle, because she brought this on a vacation to Italy with us years ago, like before we even had our kids, and it literally powered everybody's phone on the trip that day. I was like, how much is this thing? I have to have it. It is absolutely necessary when you're traveling. This literally, according to Amazon, this can power up to 92 hours. So that's pretty great. So this is probably the most pricey thing that I'm going to show in this video. It's about $50. My suggestion to you is throw it in your Amazon cart and wait till it goes on a sale of some sort. But honestly, it is worth $50. So it has like the charging port, and then it has 2 USB ports here. So you can charge it and do that. So you could charge 2 at a time. My son stole it from me this week and has been using it to charge his tablet, and it has not drained of juice yet. And it's been like 2 days straight of him stealing this. So this is another essential, not just for toddler moms, for all people. This is the best. One absolute essential to get, and I will link this below. If you're still with me, please, 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 at the end of this video, if you wouldn't mind, hit the subscribe box. I am trying to monetize my channel because I really like doing this and I like being here with you. And to get there, I do need subscribers. So if you're still watching, I like to think maybe you like me. If so, help a girl out and hit the subscribe box. All right, let's keep going. Okay, you can find this thing anywhere, but my kids definitely need this. Dramamine for motion sickness. We luckily didn't have to use it on this trip, but I always recommend keeping it in the car. I recall my son at, I think he was 3, we were in California and we drove only like 2 or 3 hours from where we were to SeaWorld, and he threw up in the car right as we were pulling up like 2 minutes away, and I could tell he had motion sickness, and I felt so bad for him. And ever since then, I'm like, we need to keep some Dramamine in the car with us. So not a pharmacist or anything, but we use it. So just read about whatever you're gonna take. I'm not telling you you should take this, ask your doctor, whatever you need to do, but it was definitely a helpful thing for us to have, and you can find that anywhere. So, but if I can find it on Amazon, I will link it too. Right, so the next one is a car seat organizer. So we have a minivan, and we have a lot of pockets and stuff in that car, so I didn't really think I needed this, but my mother-in-law actually got one for me, and it was actually really helpful. So how it is, this is what it looks like. So we have like, if you have like a DVD player in your car or some type of, movie setup, this was really helpful because our DVDs were kind of like all over the place. So this has organized our DVDs and made it easier for the kids to just look over their car seat and be like, Mom, I want to watch Frozen for the 100th time. So that was nice. And then, you can turn this into a cup holder. You can also just close it up and just use it for extra storage. We put our napkins or tissues in here, our first aid kit from Target. You can get those anywhere. There's just pockets galore on the side, on this side, and a little handle. So I'm not sure what this is for, maybe to hold in place somewhere, but you can get these on Amazon. They're pretty much under $20. So I'm gonna link those below. They come in a lot of different colors, so you don't have to go with this one. But if you have a minivan or a big car where you have just a lot of stuff, that's very helpful. But for road trips, so helpful. I can't even tell you how many times I used that, and I put stuff in it in case the kids drop something. I just threw it in there, and then later I was able to collect it a lot easier versus it falling all over my car. Like, my car came back cleaner than I thought it would. It wasn't clean, but cleaner than I thought it would. But that was really a good one. Organization is always great, so I'll link it. All right, this might be controversial, depends if you're a big fan of screen time or not, but this mom likes to clean and cook and needs her tablets once in a while. We do scale on it, but these are very essential when you are on a road trip. I'm sorry, but it's true. So this one is a 7-inch Amazon tablet for kids. It's like the kids' Fire tablet. Currently, me, I know I'm looking right now and it's at $110 basically. I did not spend that. I recommend buying these during like Amazon like Prime Day or during Christmas time, Black Friday. Those always go down. I think I got them a couple years ago for $60, so I definitely didn't pay over $100. But these are really nice, and we try to download some things because obviously there's no Wi-Fi, so we download some movies, some games, and it's been helpful. Honestly, for toddlers, these are great because literally this has been tossed around so many times, like you don't even know, and it's still going. It's not the best, it's not something I would choose for me, but for a toddler, this is good enough. And we have free time on it. So I think it's like $3 a month, and they get all these games, and they're not on weird YouTube videos, except for this one. But highly recommend. It depends, again, if you're a screen time mom, but I am. Okay, so this currently is a little bit less, but it's normally $21, but we did not use this. So this is the Occitot Go Potty, I guess it's called. So how it works, I'm gonna show you a picture on the back. So basically, it's ready to go, and it folds up, and then you can pop it out and put the liner in it. So if you're on the go and there's like nowhere for your children to go to the restroom, and you're like really in a bind, this is convenient because then you can just let them go, you know? So we had a few moments where we thought we were gonna use it, but we just brought it along because we weren't sure how the drive was gonna be and how many stops along the way. But luckily there was plenty of rest stops from here to Tennessee. But again, I don't know where you would be traveling and how many rest stops you'll find. So honestly, just buy it, throw it in your car, and if you don't use it, return it, you know? And then you just gotta get the liners. But actually the liners these are about $11, so not so bad. But yeah, you just never know. I will link these, but yes, we did not use these, and I'm okay with that. Guys, that's all of my road trip essentials for toddlers, and I feel like everything was pretty tried and true, obviously, except for the potty. But our kids did phenomenal, and our kids are big complainers. Love them, but they whine a lot, so we were really shocked. This was so helpful. Honestly, just a rotation of everything, and it was great. Highly recommend stopping by your local Target and going to the dollar spot and just filling up with activity books and coloring kits, things like that, mess free. So I'm gonna go ahead and link again, like I said, everything below in the description box, and these will be available on my Amazon storefront, so you can just go there and go to my idea list, which will be titled Road Trip Essentials. So you can just shop there, and as I go through life, I will add to it. And that's it for today. And if you have any questions on anything and have some, like you want more detail, just comment below and I'll give you more information as asked. Let me know if you like this video, if you want to see anything more like this. Again, let me know and I will work on that for you. So again, remember to hit the subscribe box at the end of this video, be a picture of my face, just click it and we'll be connected. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you in next week's video. Ciao. All right, guys, what do you think? Do you love it? Show me how it works, Ari. You color and then you erase it? That's awesome. Look at what you get.
What is that, big guy? What is it, dude?
Show me. Are you excited for Tennessee with all your...
in a train.
Aw. Are you excited for the road trip? All right, guys, who's ready?
Me.
I can't hear you.
Me.
Let's go.